Hello. I'm so sorry, everyone, if you're waiting and you're coming on. I had to figure out how to start the live. I know I've done one of these before, but for some reason I feel like I created one and then I had to create a new one. So, anyway, I apologize for the delay. Let me know in the chat if you are here, where you're coming from. Hi, Apple Blonde. Hello. Oh, how are you? Where are you joining from? Philly. Oh, very cool. Brett's in Virginia. Hi, Phyllis. Oh, from Tulsa. So cool. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Hi, Lisa. Whoa, cool. Hi, Ava from Czech Republic. Hey, Keely. Oh, this is great. From the Philippines. Oh, my goodness. What time is it over there? Hi, Ulrich. Hi, Linda. Hi, Irene. Oh, so good. From chilly Chicago. Yikes. Okay. Oh, so good to see you all here. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for joining. Salala. Oh, wow. From Hungary. Didi, it's 9 p.m. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining. It's really, really special. Thank you. No, Linda, this is a good question. I've done a live on YouTube like this maybe a few times before, and that's actually a good question. So while everyone's telling us where they're from in the comments, this is so great. Hi, everyone. That's just so, so cool to see you all here. To answer Linda's question, this isn't the first time I've done a live like this on YouTube. But it's different from the live workshops that I offer. So I just wanted to we can kind of clarify that. So these are free. They are for everyone to join. I think I'll do them of the season so we can chat. But the live Shop Your Closets are actual workshops. They're ticketed because they're paid. And there's a lot of production with those. We have 2 guests and I prep them, and we shop their closets live and in real time. So it's a very, very different experience. It's a chat like this, but it's very educational. We dig deep into elements of style. And when you buy a ticket, you receive the looks in advance. So you get the looks, like you use them as inspiration. And then that's part of the experience. And then at home, you get to like interpret your outfit if you want. You can take photos, you send them in. We have a form that you fill in, and you just send in your interpretation of the look. And then when you show up to the event, we have guests, and then the guests, we recreate those same looks that you worked on at home with our guests. But they're all of our guests are very different. They've got like different styles, different body types. So it's a very different experience from what you'll see today. Okay, I'm seeing that some of you might be having some connectivity problems. Great question. Is there a special topic today? Yes. And we've got some people from Turkey. This is fantastic. Oh, and Linda, yeah, I know we've missed you a few times. Seeing that the sound is glitching, but I'm not quite sure. I'm getting good connectivity on my end. Oh, geez, Lisa, I'm so sorry. We might have to cut this one short, but you know what, guys, let me 1 second. I'm going to see if I can change something and I'll be right back. Hang on. Actually, you know what? You guys are going to get a little tour. I'm going to move you into my office. Maybe the connectivity is better here. How is this now? Oh, sound improved when you logged out. No problems. Okay, well, now we're in my office. Welcome to my office. I'm going to get my rack. Today I wanted to talk about the biggest workhorses for me when I was in Italy. I had a question in my membership community, the subscriber community, where there's a group of, you can pay monthly, and we kind of get into whatever topics they like. Oh, good morning. Okay, for some people it helped and others it didn't. So it might be on your computer if there are sound issues. But I'm going to work on this for the next time. Um, okay. Oh, still glitchy. Interesting. You might have to restart. Maybe. Shoot. Shoot. Okay. Well, try logging in and out again. I'm so sorry. For the next one, I'm going to work on, I don't know, I'll ask YouTube and see what the issue is. Okay. So we're going to talk about what I loved most in Italy, what I brought. Oh, and thank you for everyone who's telling me if it's fine or not. But that's what I wanted to cover today. Was like my workhorses that I brought in Italy that I absolutely loved and wore, and the pieces that I wish I brought. However, this is a live. So I think these are so much more beneficial to you, and it's so much more fun to connect when you ask questions. So feel free to ask questions. It could be about anything. I saw someone was asking about the podcast. We're going to have an update for you soon on the podcast. But yes, just feel free, jump into the comments. I'm going to try and answer as many of them as I can. But let me get my rack. Sorry, for those of you who are just joining, we had a little location change. So give me 1 second. Okay, here's my rack. I'm gonna see where we can see it. How are you all doing, by the way? Come back, much better now. Okay, great. Thanks, Janine. How is everyone doing? I hope you're all doing okay and that you're having a good start to fall. How do you feel about talking about workhorses that I had in Italy, the pieces that I loved the most, or do you think someone else said itching to shop? Ooh, okay. For fall, itching to shop. This is that's also a very interesting topic. And how do you find Jenny? Okay, Jenny's mom, so cool. How are you feeling in terms of shopping? Do you feel like you need clothes? Have you tried shopping your closet first? Oh, hello from India. This is so cool. Suggestions to use your clothes differently. Okay, so I've actually got a couple of fall pieces here. Does anyone have any pieces that they are wearing all the time that they are struggling with restyling? Like maybe we take knitwear, laying out clothes. Yeah, that's great, Linda. That's awesome to lay out your clothes, use what you have. It's always a good idea to declutter first. Absolutely. Black pants. Okay, like just a regular slack. Let me go get mine. And then I should probably just take you into my closet, actually. Layering. Yeah, let me go get some black pants. I'll be right back. Hang on. Okay, black slacks. Who else is wearing a lot of black slacks? Oh, Ulrich, the video about fall trends inspired you to create new clothes. Yes, okay, that's awesome. Knitwear, flat shoe combos. Okay, look, we've got so many good ideas. Let's start with like a basic black trouser. One of my favorite ways to style these for fall. Mine are like a nice wide leg. But I would style these. I think the easiest and most fun way to do a black trouser is to kind of turn them into something a bit more casual with a chambray shirt. I know that's like not super groundbreaking, but I just think black slacks can come across as like a little bit stuffy. So I would do the chambray. And then you know what else I would do? I would make it really, really interesting with a little scarf. like this is a little bit like, I don't know if the colors, actually this is really pretty. Baby blue. You know what I like about a chambray shirt also is baby blue is kind of we saw a lot of it on the fall runways, which is a bit odd. So it's kind of an interesting way to bring in that fall color. And then I would add a little bit of scarf because we're also getting this whole like westerny kind of boho take on things. So if you've got a little, I would do a scarf styled with the chambray, and I'm going to show you how I would style it. Yeah, like it's just super easy, right? A lot of us have denim, right? Chills it out a little bit. But you know how I would do the scarf, especially because so many of us have these in our closets, but because fall was really about like that kind of like a westerny boho chic take on things. So I would just take your scarf into a triangle and do, this is so easy. It's like you're gonna be like, this is too easy. And do a little neckerchief situation. You can tie it directly at the back if you want it a little bigger, and then it'll just sit like this. Actually, this isn't horrible either. It's so cute. Or if you want it a little short, I actually like to do this and make it like turtleneck style because then it also keeps you a little warmer. So I tie like a double and then I just hide this in here. And then it's a little shorter. Oh my God, sorry, everything's backwards. It's a little shorter, and then you get like this kind of short neckerchief here. What kind of shoes would I wear? Sorry, this needs to be steamed. My steamer broke since I got back. I'm so sad. This kind of scarf styling was also very popular on the Celine runway, and I thought all of their looks were amazing. Like even under a blazer, like they had this kind of scarf, especially if you're in like the workplace or whatever. And I would even do this. I would even do a blazer over a knit. I think that can be kind of cool. Maybe not this one because it's a little too chunky, but like I like how, like, look how cozy. Okay, this is like not perfect, okay? And my blazer should probably be another color. Like I would maybe do a softer color blazer because this is like too much right now. But do you see how it's kind of neat how you've got this like fuzzy and then silky anyway, and then it's all just cozy. So you could do that with a black trouser. Oh, hi from Milan. Oh, isn't that cool? The Miu Miu picture, Ulrich. I love seeing you all talk about how you're shopping your closets. Style your work pencil skirts for a casual event, and you don't wear skirts for working more. Yeah, a pencil skirt, I would do the same. I would chill out a pencil skirt with something. Can you do it with a chambray? Again, I know I'm like repeating myself, but denim is the easiest way to like add a little bit of relaxed vibes to whatever you're styling. So I would do that. But you know what else I would do with a pencil skirt? I would just do like a basic tee. Just like a little, this one's cashmere, so it's not super basic. But I would just tuck in like a really beautiful plain t-shirt, or if you've got like a cool graphic tee, that's how I would wear pencil skirts in a more casual setting. What shoes would I wear? If I was wearing the black trousers with the chambray, that's a great question. I would either go with a sneaker, depending how formal I want to be. If it's more casual, I would for sure go with just a plain sneaker, maybe a white one or a colorful one. Or I would do a little kitten heel. You know what? Hang on. Oh, I'm so glad. Let me show you, honestly, the shoe that I think carries me through everything when I don't know what to wear. This is, hang on, let me go get it for you. Okay. Oh my God, I'm like running around. Okay, here we go. So So the shoes, and these were like as part of our little Italy, like I brought these, the little slingback, small heel. And I used to hate, honestly, I don't love the look of kitten heels. I don't know why. But these I love. I wear them with everything. When you don't know what to wear, like how to pair. This goes with like a wide leg. It looks great with a straight leg trouser or denim. I maybe wouldn't wear these with a pencil skirt if it came to the knee or below. I'd have to try it, but I feel like that might come across as like too lady, if that makes sense. Maybe like a little too predictable. But what could be cool with this and a pencil skirt is you could do like a cute little sock if that's your vibe. Very, very Miu Miu. Blazer over jersey. Oh, good. I'm glad you liked that idea. So hopefully that answered the shoes. Where did I get my shirt? The one I'm wearing now, Michelle, it's from Cézanne. It's older, but they still have it. It's the berry cardigan. It's a favorite. Ooh, okay, wait. This is an excellent question. Do I transition to kitten boots? No. This is a great question. No, I don't love the look of a kitten heel on a boot, and I'll tell you why. It's because a boot has so much volume, right? Like a boot is heavy, it's big, it's tall, and I just feel like a baby kitten heel, it can't carry the weight, that visual weight of the boot. So if I'm going to do a boot, it'll be a bigger heel, or if it's low, it'll be a blockier low heel. I personally, that's just my personal taste. I don't love things that are wildly disproportionate. Like even in furniture. Do you know those chairs that are like they have the super tall backs? I can't. I like it when things are a little bit more balanced. So yes. Oh, I wanted to answer this question. And then you know what? We'll still do the little Italy edit because I think that could be really handy for all of us, even if as we're building capsules for fall. The question was lace in the office. I know lace and sheer elements are on the fall runways, and I'm struggling to figure out how to make it office appropriate. I mean, my question to you would be, do we need to make it office appropriate? Can it just live in your more social life? My other question to you would be, do you like lace so much that it's part of your core style personality and you want to incorporate it in your day-to-day at the office? Or are you just attracted to lace because now it's a trend and we want and it's exciting? So I think my first question to you would be, is lace part of your core style identity so much so that you want to incorporate it into the office? And I have an answer for you. If you do want to incorporate lace at the office, because I absolutely think it's doable. Let me go get my lace top and a sweater. And I just wanted, did you mean where is my denim shirt? Yeah, it's okay. Yes, the question. This is a vintage Levi's. I found it in Milan a few years ago, actually. Okay, I'm going to go grab a lace top and a sweater, and I'll be right back. Okay, so there's a few things. We're talking about lace for those of you. Can we have a look at your closet? Yes. You know what? Next time, yes. I'm just worried about the connectivity here. And also, I'm not going to lie, my closet, I still have to organize it post Italy. Like it's not, I've been really slammed since getting back. So we're talking about lace. Someone had Someone had a question about incorporating lace in the office, and lace is a really strong trend this season. Doesn't mean we all need to wear it or want to, no, but it is, I mean, I think lace can be really pretty. There's two ways you can do it. One, for the office, you could just incorporate it as part of a piece. Like see how this blouse has just a little bit of lace. This is from Cezanne. It's again one of my favorites. It's got a little bit of detail, but it's still super polished and professional. You wear it with slacks, you wear it with skirts, you wear it like under a cute shift dress, all the things. So you've got this little bit here, which is good. Or I think you were saying that lace is part of your core style. So, or like, I guess in general, sort of adding that feminine vibe to our workwear. That could also be maybe one of our challenges. So if I have, here's an example of like lace. This is super sheer. I would never wear it just like this to the office. I wouldn't wear like, I wouldn't be like, okay, like this is sheer, but I want to wear it to the office, so I'm going to put something underneath it. That seems to be like kind of our default, right? But instead, I would put this underneath. I actually did this once. I layered this under a little crew neck sweater, and I think this is so cute. So you're still getting the lace detail, but you've got your modesty, you're covered. The knit is also a really interesting texture play, knit and lace. I think it's kind of cool. You still get the lace peeking out at the collar a little. And then I would just do, because you've got this strong element of lace and romance in the office, which can be like a lot, then I would do a really sharp trouser, slack, pencil skirt. If you work in an office that's more creative where denim is okay, I would do a denim, but I would still do like, I don't have it here, but like a very sharp indigo dark trouser like denim, so that you're not, oh, the cocoon sweater from Cezanne. You know what? Yeah, I don't have it, but yeah, that's a good one. You like the default approach. Why do we need to reinvent? No, yeah, that's a good question. The default approach of wearing a camisole underneath, you mean the lace? I think it's just because for me personally, I feel like this is a more interesting combo. A camisole under lace, I feel like to me is for work. I would feel like, I don't know, I would probably want to make it like a little bit more businessy, if that makes sense. Linda, yes, this blouse was the Chloe from Cezanne. They have it in a bunch of colors this season. It's a staple for me. Okay, I'm glad you liked it layered with the lace. That's a good idea. I'm glad you liked it. I know we need to shop our closet, but are there any pieces you need to buy, like me or in general, people? I think it's so hard for me to answer the question of like, are there pieces that people need to buy? I can't answer it without seeing their closet. And this is why you'll probably notice, like in my videos, I never post videos that are like 10 things you need, or like 10 trends I will never, like, don't buy, because maybe a trend for you becomes a staple, so I don't like to do that. I find it difficult. Okay, I think I saw a funny comment from Patty saying that it's like back to school. I agree. Fall, I do this too, everyone. Like, fall is a very inspiring season to shop. So I totally understand what you're talking about. Tamara, I don't know if you watched my last video on office wear. That might be helpful to you. Monique is asking, in the summer, I'm inspired all the time, but always default to jeans when it gets cold. Monique, okay, this is a great question, because I also default to denim, but I actually really like that. Like, I've just accepted the fact that denim is my go-to and I'm not bored of it. So Monique, my question to you would be, are you bored of denim or do you just feel like you need to, as our other commenter said, I've forgotten her name, like reinvent the bicycle? Like maybe just denim is your thing. And we just, what I would do is they will bury me in denim. Me too. I love denim. What I've found helpful so that I don't feel like, oh my God, jeans again. Like, come on, Alyssa, get it together. Do something different. Is I find getting denim in varying silhouettes, like having a very broad variance of silhouettes is so helpful with denim. Because as soon as you change the silhouette in denim, it very much changes the vibe. And you really do feel like you've got so many more options because you've got different shapes to play with. So that's what I would do maybe first, Monique. I would say go through your closet first and see perhaps your denim is all the same shape and silhouette. In which case, maybe look at getting some different silhouettes. Pelise is asking, what are your thoughts on tracking cost per wear of your items in your closet? It's an interesting idea, but it seems a lot of work. You know what? It's an excellent idea. I love cost per wear. I don't track mine physically, but there's this app, I've mentioned it before, Index. If you're a data person, if you're like a quantitative information, if that's what motivates you, get Index. You can actually you can calculate your cost per wear, but they make it really easy because if you take a photo of your outfit and you upload it, then or like if you create an outfit and you wear it and you log it in the app, then it calculates your cost per wear for you. So it's a great question. I don't do it personally, but I kind of keep a mental tab, of like how long I've had my pieces and how much wear I think they get. What's my favorite denim silhouette? Excellent question, Catherine. You know what? It depends. I think for me as a must-have, a straight leg, high-waisted straight leg. I prefer a high-waisted. But more recently, this season, I'm having like a very much like slouchy boyfriendy. Let me go get them for you. Let me go get them. They're not low-waisted, but they're very slouchy. Here, these guys, they're A Goldie. They were actually Christina's. See, they're not like super wide, but they're baggy enough. And I like the lighter wash. That's kind of what I'm feeling right now. Perennial favorite, the cranberry red. Yeah. What one piece do I feel? Okay, so Kristen is asking, one of the fall colors this year is a perennial favorite, cranberry red. What's one piece that I feel is the most versatile? Okay, to be honest, if you have a favorite color and you want a piece that like you'll wear over and over again, I would say make it outerwear, especially if it's a color that makes you happy. I would do a coat because it's also, it'll never go away. That like burgundy, cranberry, these deeper reds for fall. So I would do a coat, especially because that's like a very much a nod to the season. Or I would do a bag or a shoe. I was thinking about this the other day that like those bag, shoe, and outerwear, huge in terms of investment pieces. So, and I think that's it. Like fall, we're starting to wear our jackets. Our jackets really become our outfits in the fall, right? So I would do that. Oh, good. I'm so glad Michelle is saying you love Index. Yes, Kelsey, good point. It depends on your love of spreadsheets. Thank you so much. Style with Remswar is asking me what motivates me. Goodness, that's a deep question. I'm going to have to think about that one. I'm going to keep going with some of the style questions because I have to think about that one. Straight or my denim skirt? No, definitely a straight leg. Oh my gosh. Fundraising work event in early October. Outdoor at a farm, but under a heated tent. Oh, that's a great one. I think it depends on the dress code first. Are low slung belts on the hips, aka like Madonna, coming back? Belts are definitely coming back and waistlines are lowering. So I would say yes. Like if you want to wear like I would say yes. Also like the aughts are the kind of early aughts 2000 2007-ish zone, that style is very much coming back and all we were all wearing low belts on our hips. So yes. Oh, I'm so glad so many of you have some positive notes on Index. This is great. What are the best European for cities for thrift shopping? Would do a city break just for that? Oh, Tanya, what a great question. I feel like I need to travel more to answer this question, and I think a lot of them have something to offer. I was actually shocked with the secondhand finds in Switzerland, but they were expensive, so it wasn't thrift. Um, European cities. I'm gonna have to do some research on that one. Rome has incredible. Rome actually has some of the best secondhand markets I've ever seen. Um, that's also I've spent a lot of time in Italy, so I need to do some research on that one. Oh my gosh, Nadia, you forgot you had a cranberry trench. Pull it out. Amazing. Any new or consistent go-to outerwear this season? Ooh, what a great question. Oh, and I love how you're all answering each other's questions. Thank you. The outerwear question. Yeah, you know what? Consistent outerwear, I actually okay, I'll show you a consistent one and one that became a staple in Italy. Great question. Okay. Okay. So, my consistent outerwear for this time of year when it's like still cool but also hot, the Cezanne terry jacket. I wear this all the time. I wore this, gosh, so much when I was in Italy, and it also they have it now in a couple of other colors. This is just so good. I like it because it's lined. Like, see how it's lined all the way through? And it's just so chic. The boxy cut is great, especially if you're wearing slouchy things. So that's like consistent outerwear for fall. And then this, oh my God. Okay. It's navy. This is the London coat by the Curated. I think it's probably one of the most beautiful coats I've ever owned. And it keeps you warm. It's unlined, so probably better for a warmer climate or like European winter, fall. But the fabric is phenomenal and it drapes. It drapes on you like nothing I've ever seen. I can't even. I'm very grateful. That was gifted to me. But if you can save up I'll link. I think I can link to these things after. So I'll link to these things in the comment in the once this goes live, so you can reference those links after. But this model is the London. It's wool. It's like I don't know. I could talk about this forever. The length is great. The drape is great. It's not too tapered. The construction is fantastic. It's wonderful. Do I think it would work for a 5 foot tall person? That's a great question. I think it would be on you at 5 feet. I think it would be too long. I would go for a shorter model. She's got some shorter models. Oh, unless you want like a Matrix-esque length, because it would be maxi. Oh, Budapest. These are great. I'm loving the suggestions for the secondhand thrift. And I have to say, in the community, it's the monthly subscription. We have a whole section dedicated to like secondhand and thrift shopping around the world. So it's a lot of fun. We get some good ideas there. Okay, we're coming up on time, but yes, yeah, good question about the long coats on petite. And you know, it's funny, like I have this friend, this woman who I worked with years ago, and she was very petite, and she wore long coats very much in this silhouette. But but they did end like this. I would say you can do it, but I would just make sure it's hitting slightly above your ankle. And I feel like it would be on 5 feet. I think it would be a bit too long. But it's not to say that petite people can't wear longer coats. I just think this one is actually quite long. Um, okay, where can you get a matrix that is 5 foot? Now, Kim, that's a tough one. Have you tried the menswear section? So sorry, Kim asked, where can you find a matrix length coat for someone who is 5'9", so tall? I would check men's and see if you can get it tailored. That one would be too short on you. I would also check vintage to see. You'd have to do a lot of research, but a vintage coat that might have a lot of seam allowance that you could let out could also be interesting. Okay. Yes, Kelly is saying not Europe, but Montreal is great for thrifting. Absolutely, I agree. Anna Noel 18 is saying, I love winter wear, but live in Austin where it stays hot for most of the years. Any suggestions in getting the satisfaction of boots, scarves, sweaters, etc.? That's a great question. I think you can still do this. It's going to depend on fabric choice. So for sweaters right away, I think you can definitely get the cozy look of a sweater, but look for them in like a linen cotton blend or maybe a silk cotton. So you still get the cozy drape of the sweater, but it's breathable, it's light, you're easy. You can also look for sweaters. I don't have here. You can also look for sweaters that have like a looser loop so that the air goes through, which is nice. And then scarves, you can still do a nice cozy scarf, except make it a silk scarf. Tie it around your neck so that it feels cozy, that kind of thing. And boots are a tougher one because they can be quite hot. But I would style them then with dresses, like a very flowy dress, so that you've got the kind of easy breezy, you're not going to overheat. So just don't do boots with like knitwear. Do boots with a light cotton dress. Yes, a couple of years ago, Nadia is saying a couple of years ago, boots were in style for summer. They still are. Cowboy boots especially, but even this summer when I was in Italy, everyone was wearing boots, shorts, or boots and a skirt. So definitely you can wear boots when it's hot. Okay, just from a style perspective. My black chunky boots with tights. Okay, I feel like we've been sharing some really good answers also for people in the comments who were asking questions. I think I'll just finish this off. This has been so much fun and it flies by. So I will just finish this off by maybe going through some of those workhorses for Italy, because I think they can also come in handy for fall. Oh yeah, Portugal. Cynthia's saying sorry for people who are I'm going back and forth. Good European cities for thrifting. Yeah, Lisbon is great also. I find Portugal is good because there's a lot of people from the UK, expats, and they have some really great charity shops. And a lot of the expats open up these charity shops all over Portugal, really. Okay. Workhorses for Italy. Button-up shirt, always. Is anyone else still in love with the button-up? I have my Power of My People, but it's in the wash right now, so definitely the button-up shirt was amazing. It was so good for layering. The other workhorse that I had for Italy was I can't believe this, my wide leg trousers. And even like 3-4 years ago when I was in Croatia and Portugal and everything, and wide leg trousers weren't that popular yet. I brought these and I wore them all the time. So I think we were talking about denim earlier. I think Also, when you find a denim silhouette that you love, don't worry about re-wearing it over and over again, because it's just fantastic. So those were my two workhorses. And okay, good. Ooh, Kelly's going to Portugal, so this is good. Yeah, so those were like the two biggest workhorses for Italy. And the pieces that I missed, this is so random, but it's not random actually, but my Gaspard cardigan. This is from Cezanne. This used to be really popular. Like it had a really big moment. I think it still is, but I was actually surprised at how much I missed this cardigan when I was in Italy. So I actually had my mom bring it over, but it was like too late. It was already getting into spring. So during the winter, I would have really loved this. And the other piece that I really missed, I have to say, and then we'll close out because it's Sunday and you all need to go get your Sundays done. My Smythe blazer. I'm really I missed this a lot. I feel like there were a lot of instances where the times that I was invited out to places, I feel like I could have worn this and a pair of jeans or this and my black slacks, and it would have been perfect. This blazer, I have to give it a shout out because I'm not really, and the reason why it travels so well and would have traveled so well, I've traveled with it before, is because it's kind of like a sweater. Like it's got, the sleeves are actually jersey. So it's not stuffy or constricting. It's worth every penny. And if you can find it secondhand, amazing. But yes, so this I really missed in Italy. I think it could have dressed up a lot of pieces. And great question. That'll be our last question. Salala is saying, yes, a cardigan is so practical in Europe. I think that's where I really gained a new appreciation for cardigans because they're just like in Europe, you need layering pieces. And I also like the way a cardigan looks over the shoulders. Okay, we had, has my style changed after coming back from Italy? And yes, we'll end off with this question. Yes, definitely. Not so much, to be honest, it's not so much that my style has changed. I think maybe I'm leaning into more dramatic, more feminine, a little bit more like bombshell, sexy things. But it's not so much that I want to buy new pieces or that I want to change. It's more so that my style has changed, that I pay more attention to it. I dress well. I put outfits together even if I'm not even leaving the house, that kind of thing. So yeah, I think that's how it's changed. It's more just paying so much more attention and being so much more considerate, even in like accessories. Like I take more time. So that's the answer to that question. Okay, so we're going to close it out because it's Sunday and I want you all to get to your Sundays. I know some of you are in the Philippines too, and it's 9 p.m. and you've got a whole week ahead of you. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. This was so much fun to see you. I will plug the Shop Your Closet event. If you liked this with the chat and everyone giving questions, and it's very interactive, I'm going to be doing less live workshops like the paid events this year. So it's just because there's other projects that I want to work on. So if you're interested in that, definitely come. I think it would be so fun to have you. And I've got we'll be back to regular programming next week. So thank you. This is such a beautiful community. I'm really grateful for all of you. Buona domenica. Oh my God, the giovinazzo. Oh, sempre da giovinazzo. Ciao, mi manca molto. Bye, everyone. Have a wonderful Sunday. Have a great week ahead. Oh, I'm so glad, Joanne. It's okay. We'll do another one. We'll do another one in maybe in the new year or at Christmas or something. All right. Ciao a tutti. Buongiorno. Ciao. Bye. Thank you. Au revoir. Bye, everyone. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Thanks so much. Bye. Oh, let me type this in first. Oh, I'm the worst. Thank you. Okay. Bye. Bye. Ciao.